Nose82. What's up, YouTube? Just want to show you an update on my NZXT Switch 810Ks with x79 Rampage 4 Extreme build. Okay, there's the front of it. Pretty fucking sweet. I love it. Love the white. Pretty happy with the white case, buddy. Anyway, we'll start at the top. And we have all of our front panel connection. 2 USB 2 and 2 USB 3. An SD card reader, which is pretty sweet. I like it. And then all your regular shit. Looking headphones and microphone, reset switch, and an LED off-on switch for the back I/O and expansion slot lights. Now, I have my Zalman 6-channel fan controller, which is great, man. I love it. I've had this for a while, and it just works like it's supposed to. You can turn it all the way down, and the fan's still running. Turn them all the way up to 100%. Unlike the other fan controller I had, which was an NZXT quad channel, which is right here, which was a touchscreen, which I hated, man. It's just a total piece of shit. That's all I can say about it. Piece of shit that wasn't worth the fucking $30 that I paid for it. Okay. Having light on, DVD writer, read writer. 20, I think it's a 22 speed. Works fine. Nothing special. Take the front off. Alright. I installed 2 NZXT 140mm white fans in the front, pushing air into the case. It originally came with one, but I put one from the top of the case in here. It's pretty sweet. Also, this case came with a white fan filter for the dust filter on the front of the case. And it has a bottom part that's just a little tiny black part right there. That was just a black, wire mesh, which didn't have a filter. I don't know why they did that. I guess to save fucking money. Anyway, I installed one in it. So, I don't know if you can see it. But basically it's black mesh. So, it has a dust filter, which they should have did in the beginning, but I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah, I can pick it up. Yeah, so basically the 2 fans are completely filtered now. But I don't mind doing little shit like that. It's got two spring locks that you push on to take it off. It's got the same thing at the bottom. Another filter. Just it's got a spring button, spring lock. Top of the case. Got your power button right here. It's got a pretty nice looking, slick looking LED power light. It's got a hard drive light right there. Just came on, see it? Hard drive light. It's got a nice vented top that you can take off. Close the vents. Open, close, open, close. It's got 2 push button spring locks at the back. You push down on. Move it. I installed 3 Sigma Tech white LED blue fans on the top. They're blowing out of the case. Airflow's going out. like the white lights on these fans. It matches the, you know, it matches the rest of the case, man. It's got white lights, white accent lights everywhere on the case, so then they match pretty nice with it. Ran all the fan cables or fan wires underneath of the screw mounts down to the front, and they run to the Zalman fan controller. Put that back on. You gotta push in the back. It's got one on each side you push. Alright. Then almost got my side panel on, nice and flush. There's a shitload of wires in there too, man, and I didn't know if it was gonna fit, but I got it. Stacked with wires, man. Shit. Alright. Back. Basically, it has two LED lights. One for the I/O shield, which, you know, they should have fucking thought of that shit a while ago, but now you ain't gotta, you know, guess what you're plugging in, or it's usually pretty dark behind your PC, so either need a flashlight or, you know, just guess at it. But, you know, it's pretty good idea. And also it has a, let's see if I can get to it. It's got a light for the expansion slots, which is another good fucking idea. There it is. It's at the top. It's got 4 grommet holes for extra water cooling, which I'm not using. Let's see, I'll show you my panels. Okay, the panels, I have an HP LP 2475 for the middle panel. 2 side panels I have, they're the same, the Samsung Syncmaster 2443 BWX. They're all 1920 by 1200. The HP panel was basically double the money of the Samsung, but you can tell. You can definitely tell that, you know, you get what you pay for. But I got all the colors matched up. This is basically a brighter panel. It's got a better screen on it too, so. But these work fine. It's just like if you're in a BIOS, if you have, when you bring the BIOS up, and usually the BIOS comes on this screen and that one. So when you look at them side to side, you can tell this has got a clearer picture, and it's got a crisper, you know, clear, crisper image. It's not as washed out as the Samsungs. That's why these Samsungs are only like $200 to $300, and this was over $500. But you can tell. But for desktop and iFinity, these panels are fine. But anyway, let's get into the case. Alright. Yeah, man, let's take a look around, man. This fucking looks pretty nice and clean. That's what I was going for. Nice, clean build. And I think it worked out pretty fucking sweet. Pretty sweet. I don't know if it's too dark, but I went for a nice fucking clean build, buddy. When I didn't want to use the anti-kink coil on my loop, but with these 2 pieces of tubing here, it was just too close. These connections were too close from the MOSFET to the board to the chipset block. they were just too close not to use it. I tried it without it, but it would just keep kinking up. So unless I use 90-degree fittings, which I didn't want to do, because I just think it looks better with like it is. It's not. It's like, you know, just enough tubing, but not overdoing it. You know, the 90-degree, you got very short tubing, and I don't know. It just doesn't. I don't think it looks as good. But the rest of the loop, I don't have any anti-kink. The rest of the loop's all just straight tubing. Nice clean tubing. I have 90-degree coolants fittings on the front of the 360mm XSPC rad at the top, because that's a tight fit in there, buddy. It's one 5 1/4 bay, so unless you want to start drilling holes in the fucking case and all that shit, I didn't want to do it. So I just put the 90-degree fittings. Got my EK blocks, nickel plexi, MOSFET, CPU block, which looks fucking sweet, man. I love it. Fucking love the way it looks. Nickel plexi block on the chipset too, but you can't really see it. It's behind my cards. Let me see if I can get my well, if I can find my damn flashlight. Well, anyway, thought I had one. Somebody fucking stole it. Shit, I gotta fucking lock up everything, man. If we don't lock it down, it's gone. Shit. Alright, fuck it. Anyway, let's see. I don't know if you can see that block, but there's, you know, the 3 cards are in the way, so you can't really see that fucking block. I have a Rampage 4 Extreme board. Underneath all that nice looking water cooling, man, it looks fucking sweet. I love it. I just love looking at this new build right now. Nice and clean. I like the BIOS poster on the board. That's different from the Rampage 2. The Rampage 2 had a external LCD poster, which it was a little gimmicky. It's kind of cheesy, you know, whatever. I like it's better. I think it looks better. It's got all the fancy start and reset and off-on switches and lights that you can think of. It's got some at the bottom. Look at that. It's got lights everywhere on this board. But actually, now that I'm looking at it, shit, it doesn't have as much as the Rampage 2 did, because that thing has shit everywhere too, man. I think it had more lights. You see, basically, this is one of my favorite parts about this board. See those 3 orange lights next to the reset switch? Those are telling you the PCIe lanes that are in use. And right next to them, they have off-on switches. So you can turn them off if you want. But, you know, in case you have a car that goes out, you can, you know, try one at a time without taking your whole system apart until you know which one it is. Which is pretty fucking cool. Also, if you got one bad card, you have 3 or 4 or 2, 3, 4 cards, I'm pretty sure you can just turn a lane off and leave that card in there until you're, you know, ready to take apart your loop, which is a fucking pretty smart idea. Oh yeah, it looks fucking sweet. I love it. Anyway, I have the G-Skill 2133 quad channel memory kit, black, with it's got a little blue sticker on the side, so I like it. Matches the rest of my build. Also, which I think this board's a little different than the Rampage 2 because of the memory. You gotta be careful, man. You gotta make sure you check this side of memory. It goes on the opposite way than this memory. When you install it, this one's the opposite way. As you can see, the sticker's on this side, but on this side of the board, that's the back of the sticker. So basically, you gotta be careful. You know, you just don't be shoving the shit in and then checking. You know, check first. Anyway, still got my 3 HD 6970s Sapphire. Using them right now. And they have the cool ass blocks. See, they didn't cheese out on the 6970s, but on those new 7970s, they don't even give you a damn back and plate. Those cheap fucking bastards. I mean, come on, man. Just throwing that damn 20-cent back and plate, man. What's the fucking big deal? I think it looks a lot better and a lot cleaner with the back and plates on them. That's all I'm fucking saying. But anyway, fuck, man. Where's my damn light? Let me try this. Let me get this light. Oh yeah. Here's the front. Here's the side panel. It's got a nice window. Nice big window. I just, you know, I got it off at the moment, man. I got to deal with some shit here. Let me see if I can use this light. Alright, that's better. There we go. Alright, now you can see my cable management a little bit better. It's got a lot of cable management holes in this case, which is great, man. You can hide everything. Like my Corsair AX1200 cables are all black, which is fucking awesome, man. Just fucking awesome looking. Now you can see my cable management for the graphics cards. That's as tight as I can get them, buddy, right now. There's a lot of cables going through those holes. Right, those back holes right there. Plus I have 4 SATA connections going through the same hole. So, well, actually there's 2 when there's 2 going out the back one. But, and also those black and white SATAs look fucking nice. I love it. They match the case perfectly. So are my black wires from the AX1200, which is right there. And if you, I don't know if you can see, man, but those wires are stuffed in there, buddy. That is a fucking tight fit if you put in a 240mm rad. Unless you want to cut out that front fan. It's got, you can take the fan out, but it's still got a little hook at the little lip at the bottom that holds the fan in place that you got to cut out. I don't want to do all that because it fit perfect. I put some foam underneath so it wouldn't scratch up my case or the rad. And in the front, I put foam in the front here so it wouldn't, you know, scratch up my radiator. So it's nice cushiony protection. Yeah, buddy. Also, I have my 2 fans blowing out of the case, down, and out of the case. I don't care about the differences in temperature, or which way is right way, you know. I just wanted it not to blow warm air inside of my case. So all the warm air goes out, blowing at the bottom, comes out. They got air vents right here on both sides of the case, so got plenty of airflow. And then plus I got a fan right here. There's another, that's the front, one of the front fans blowing right directly onto the rad. So blow that shit out of the case. I don't want it blowing up. No warm air blowing into the case. That's just the way I want to do it. I don't care if it's 3 degree temperature difference. It just don't matter. Same way. Okay, the top fans are blowing out. I put the fans up top. I was gonna put them inside, but when I tried to mount it with the fans inside, it was just really close to the board. The bottom of the fans were like almost touching the board, and the 8-pin power connection, it was pushing against the 8-pin power. So basically, it would put a lot of pressure against it, and it would be very hard not to break that fucking connection when you put a fan in there. I mean, look. Let me see if I get a fan. Alright. Here's one of my extra fans. Look. Now see, look. You put the fan in here. It's the same depth as the 120 mil. It's the same size. This is just the 140 mil fan. But look. When you put the fan in, unless you run that 8-pin power from the bottom, the side of the board, which I did not want to do, this ain't fitting. And I'm pretty sure even if you ran from the side, it would still hit the plastic clip. So that's a no-go. Anyway, I like it better this way. It looks like you got more room in the case, so it don't matter. I just put the fans up top. It looks pretty nice. I got a bunch. I got lights. I got cold cathode lights. One up here, one in the back, one down here, one over here, one up the side. Also have one in the 5 1/4 bay. I have 2 LEDs at the bottom, up where the pump is. I have 2 more LEDs up top, right over there. There they are. Basically, they're blue LEDs, and it looks fucking nice. I like the way they look. I got my pump mounted to the back of the case, and the bottom's just resting on the fan, the side of the fan. Coolant's 450 pump with the acetyl attachment. Swift-Tech Micro Res. It's pretty nice, man. I like the way it came out, man. It took me a while to decide which way I wanted to run this water cooling loop, but this is the cleanest I could think of without not running any at all. Or just run one. I didn't want to run one rad. I wanted both rads running, 240 and a 360 on the same loop, which makes for a lot cleaner build. Oh yeah, it looks fucking sweet, man. I got my front. Hold up, I just want to show you the front panel connections. There they are. All running out the back. Cleaned up. I got the back cleaned up. You don't see any wires hanging nowhere. I got I installed this. It's four channel fan controller. They're running the 140 mil NZXT fan. They're all hooked to that. I wanted it there because it's out of the way. I did not want to put it in the front. I wanted to keep the front clean, so I put it underneath there. Right there. Plenty of room for it, so why not? Anyway, my loop. Here's my loop. Goes down from the red. No, it doesn't come. It comes from the top red. Actually, it starts at the reservoir. SwiftTech Micro Res. Goes straight down to the pump. Then I got a 9-degree fitting on the pump, going down to the 240 mil red, which has a monsoon fitting. Comes out the red, another monsoon fitting. They look fucking nice. I like the way they look. These monsoon fittings are pretty sweet looking. Anyway, comes out of red into the graphics card, my 6970. Got 4 coolants, crossfire fittings, SLI fittings, whatever you want to call them. Comes out the top card. It's parallel, so I got 2 on each one. Comes in here, goes out this side. Comes out of the card into the chipset. Another monsoon fitting. And these are bits power. 45-degree black sparkle. Right here and here. Goes into the monsoon fitting. Got another monsoon fitting on the chipset. Goes out of the chipset into the EK CPU block. 2 monsoon fittings. Comes out of the block into the MOSFET. Another monsoon fitting, and out of the MOSFET. It's got a bits power 45-degree sparkle. And back into the 360 mil red. And back down again. And that's my loop. Again, I don't care about the 2-degree difference in temperature. So I wanted to make it look nice and clean. And I think I achieved that. My temps are still fucking great. You see my temps here. Well, my cards, these are actually a little bit lower than my other build. A little bit lower temps. And the CPU's the same way. It's right now it's at 3.8. It's stock, you know, stock turbo setting, whatever it is, but that's running it around 40 to 50 degrees, depends, you know, if you're running anything. The max was like 58 with Prime 95, which is fucking perfect. And that's on 1 core, 58. Just the CPU temp, I mean the outside temp was like 30, 32. Same with the motherboard, 29 to 30 degrees Celsius. So that's what I'm getting. But I just want to check out my system, man. It's fucking, I'm not, you know, I might change it up a little bit, but for now, this is what it looks like. Nice clean tubing. That's what I was going for. Anyway, I don't know if I forgot anything to talk about here. Oh yeah, I got 3 hard drives in here, right there. Everything hooked in the back, so you don't see any wires for the hard drives, which is great. Another good idea. Yeah. Anyway, I'll show you what it looks like with the lights out. Turn my lights out. Nice and bright, man. There's LED